Cheers, friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Adventures of Candy. Well, we're first going to hear from our sponsor, Vault-Tec. Hello there, sexy. What are you doing in a vault? Well, my friends, are you a tough guy? Are you one of those guys from the gym? Do you pump iron? Are you a rugged individual? Are you someone who loves to go boxing and sparring or MMR with your friends and buddies? Or one of the brave, brave soldiers who helped this country defeat the Chinese threat in Anchorage? Well, Vault-Tec wants you. I know what you're thinking, but I'm a rugged individual. I don't need to go cowering in some vault, secured away while the going gets tough. Well, my friend, I may just have enough reasons for you to continue and go into the vault and sign up. That's right. Well, look here. First of all, the view. It's a well-lit space with plenty of food, a bar, medical clinics for you, and, well, our helpful staff. She can give you any barber cut you'd like. This girl can help you.
Cola, but the soda's free.
That's right, free soda pop. A bar. Living in the vault looks, well, wonderful, doesn't it? It sure does. Come on, tough guy. You know you want to go. You know you want to be a vault dweller. That's right. Just imagine your life in a vault.
All the soda you can drink.
And, well, all of the lovely staff here to help you get through the nuclear winter. So, sign up today, tough guy. Vault-Tec wants you. Hurry, slots are filling up quickly. And now to our regularly scheduled program. We need to get to Spectacle Island. We have a molecular transport waiting for us there. So let's get going, shall we? But I don't want to go. I want to keep viewing everything here. I want to see all the sights there are. I don't want to go. Look.
We're in a vault. Whoa.
That's right, and you could be too. Let's go. Here we go. Now we need to get onto the molecular transfer device and get ourselves into the Institute. That's right. That's where we're headed. And we want to put our best foot forward, so we should probably change into our most luxurious of, oh, my, I gotta say, Curie. That's right. Now I did add an earrings mod, and it'll be listed in the description below. So, let's get in third person and watch that butterfly run. Run, butterfly, run. Now, let's see where Desdemona is. Desdemona, as always, is underneath the structure. She can't be there, but she is. So, what we're going to do, since this will glitch her out completely, and this will be this is my fourth time, guys, trying to get her to not be glitched out underneath of the platform there. But she keeps going under the platform. So let's do a little waiting here at the slot machines. Well, okay, maybe not. Let's sit here in the patio chair. Yes. Let's just do a little waiting, shall we? Yeah, I'm going to wait 24 hours and see if she doesn't get out from underneath there. If not, I'll have to do the fifth take again of... Oh my God. This game can be a bit glitchy. She needs to be on top of the platform when you talk to her so that she can hand you the holotape so that when you go in, you're ready to go. So, that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, and she seems to want to hang out underneath the platform. Now, if this doesn't work, I expanded the platform once. I expanded it again twice. If this doesn't work and she's still hanging out underneath the platform, I'm going to have to put concrete in the whole thing. So, let's go. Help defend Sanctuary Hills. Well, they'll be all right. It looks like she's still under the platform. No, she's coming out. Okay. We can jump over here. All right. So, let's go have a chat with Desdemona, shall we? Good. She's getting in position. She can walk around the old device. She's ready to go. She's right in front of the platform.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something.
Okay.
What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Good name.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces.
Aha.
You need to infiltrate them.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Yes.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. The signal's still intensifying.
All right, let's get up on the platform.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them.
Okay.
All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
come on, give me
don't
the damn holotape.
That's
Why
all
did she
one
walk
plan.
over there?
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
I don't think she gave me the holotape. We're gonna try it, but if she didn't give me the holotape, we're just gonna have to go without it. Because I'm tired of doing this over and over and over again. So, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can contact Patriot. I don't think I have it, but we'll see. We shall see. Load a holotape. A personal log, Vice, ending, Vault, Agnes, Courser Chip, Eddie Winter, Father Options. That's another mod, by the way. Very nice one. I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay, that one. Okay, that unlocks the alternate Vice ending to Fallout 4 when used. Now, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, good God. Tell me she didn't. Tell me she didn't give me the tape again. Well, we're just going to have to go without it. I'm just not going to do it.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Father? Who's this guy? They know I'm here? What? Okay. Here we
I can only
go.
imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
Wow.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the
It
future.
all sounds wonderful.
It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Right.
You are here for your son.
Indeed. That is why I'm here. Whoops. Here we go, guys. Not a lot of commentary here, not a lot to say. Whoa, is that him? That's the boy at Kellogg's place. Yeah.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Who's this guy?
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
He's a synth?
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father?
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments.
Yes.
But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean.
What?
I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world.
What?
At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Ha-ha.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction.
Oh, really?
The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
They are my family. They're my grandkids. All the synths are based off of Candy and Sean's DNA. Wow.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived
He
here.
must have been very old.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Wow, dude.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage?
For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you knew about Kellogg's psychopathy, and you still kept him around even though he killed your father? Dude, that's harsh.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Huh.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
It actually is. She is very intrigued. She needs to learn more. This is a little bit of overwhelming for her at this moment.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, so you'll notice that his name is Sean, and that's part of a mod that I've installed. One of the things Candy's definitely going to do is loot the bejeebers out of this place. She's very interested in what's going on, for sure. Who's this guy?
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Right. Grandson. Well, let's head out this way. Is this the way out? No. It's probably up above. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I should have just turned around and gone down the other way. But let's loot up. Clean globe. Yeah, we want that. Let's head out here. There we go. All right, so the first place I want to go, I think, is there is a holotape down here that I really
Almost
need.
done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as
I'm not sure exactly where it is. I think it's in bioscience, but I'm not sure. It's a very important holotape, and it is part of a mod.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet.
Oh, look at all these goodies.
Father's plans to expand our operations at work. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else
May
to one
not
side.
be in
I wonder how
here.
the
I
Warwick family-
think it's in advanced systems.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
He's got gorillas. We'll go through the Institute a little bit more. Yeah, between episodes, I'm going to basically introduce myself to everybody. Where I want to go, I think, is advanced systems. I think.
True. Food
Yeah.
Supplement 77 has been discontinued.
Yes, Food Supplement 77 is gone. But it was my favorite. Wherever room it is that they're building the, yeah, not here. I don't think it's here either. Wow. It's it's wherever they're building the synths is where I need to go. Synth, not synth retention, that's SRB.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his
Robotics, that's it.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
Gen
Don't
1s.
recharge unless your
It's a Gen
primary
2.
levels are below 2%.
Yes. Greetings to you, my
Also,
friend.
If you haven't patched your
Let's head in
navigation
here. Yeah, let's head in here. I think it's on a...
We're all looking forward to working with you.
The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb
Ah.
twitching,
Synth fabrication schematics.
involuntary twitching,
Yes. Yes, it's exactly what we
you
want.
just don't want to admit to yourself what you do.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience,
But
and
this is where they make
machines with
sense.
souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. And I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul?
Right.
And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure.
Yes, I agree with
Of course,
that.
it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines.
You're
so we
here.
can do what we want.
Glad you made it.
If you
Did I turn
disapprove
off the
of work you do
interferometer?
here, Dr. Day, you know where to find the teleporter.
Now, just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
There's a synth. This guy, Max, is questioning whether or not synths have a soul. They do have free will. And I think they do have a soul as well. And they are all Candy's kids. They're all based on the genetics from Sean. So they're her grandchildren. This changes everything. So now that I have that holotape, it may be a good idea to have a chat with some of the folks here, especially
wouldn't
this
be
lady
here
here.
If not for your son.
Doc, they weren't kidding. You really are here.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer.
Wow.
When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
One thing and one thing only.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely. Well, we are infiltrating. We have to basically keep up the impression that we are.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Huh.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
How would you actually be here to see it in 100 years? Unless... Wait a second. Didn't Nick Valentine say to Candy that he was originally a cop from pre-war and that his memories or his consciousness were downloaded into a synth and that he was a prototype? Is she referring maybe to the fact that she could be downloaded into a synth body to live forever, or at least 100 years? Intriguing. Very intriguing. Candy must say that all of this is fantastic. However, they are treating the synths who have free will like slaves, so horribly that many of them wish to leave the Institute, to quit this place, anything but be brought back by the SRB. So, that needs to change.
Father is more than
That's
just our
something
leader.
that Candy
He is
is
our
going to be
creator.
working on. Because the Candy Wealth, as she's come to call it, needs to basically be a place
Your
for
presence
synths
here is a great
and
gift,
humans,
not just to
and of
Father,
course,
but to
your wonderful
all of us.
robots. The robots serve the humans, and the robots serve the synths. The synths don't serve anyone but themselves. Maybe that's what she can do. Maybe that is her purpose. But, my friends, that's all the time we have in this episode. I'm going to ponder those things, and I am going to go back and see if I can't get that tape and find out a little bit more about just exactly what I need to do to get that done. Also, between episodes, I will be introducing myself to all of the scientists here, getting
It
well
must make
acquainted
you
with
proud to
everybody,
see all that
and
Father has done.
see where
all
things...
that he has built.
Okay, baby. Yeah, I'm trying to do a close here, okay? All right? Thank you, babe. Anyhow, I've been the Bonsai Butterfly. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a tough guy, if you're into MMA, boxing, you're into pumping iron, you've served this country as a proud warrior, then sign up for Vault-Tec today. You won't be disappointed. Cheers, friends.